All right, trying to put together a right hand exercise video here to try to get things. So that's why it's I've got my camera set up at a little bit of a funny angle. But really all I want you to see, I'm going to do nothing with my left hand other than support my mandolin. I'm not going to fret any strings. And hopefully you can see my right hand. Couple things first off. You know, the preferred way of playing, although I don't want to say it's absolute, is like we talked about, you don't want to plant fingers. If you do plant fingers, you don't want the fatty part of your palm to be resting back here. You want to, in other words, you only need 2 points of reference, one here and one down here somewhere. So the way Adam Steffi, and if you watch Sam Bush, you know, they're going to be planted, some with middle, some with two, but the rest of their palm is up off of the bridge. If you can see that gap back here, I'm not touching. That's the way that some great players play, and to be honest with you, for years that's how I played. It wasn't until maybe 2 years ago I forced myself to play more with not planning, and when you don't plan, again, you need 2 points of reference. One's back here, and then the other is going to be this portion of your hand, which I think that, as you've already got, is behind the bridge. Not pressing, doesn't press, it's still there, it's just a point of reference. Now I will often drop fingers and they will graze the top. I don't usually plant, but they'll you know, I can't make myself do it, but they will drop down sometimes and help give another point of reference. The other thing I wanted to talk about was this angle. So I'm going to exaggerate it here. What you don't want, this is what you don't want, is if you can see the pick is completely parallel to the string. That takes too much. It takes too much force to drive it through the string when you have that much surface area resting on the string. So the way you want that pick to be attacking, it's hard to see. If I had a light colored pick, let me see if I can get a light colored pick here. Here's one. Here we go. So this one may be easier to see, but I'm going to exaggerate. If you see, I'm on the front edge of the pick on the downstroke and the back edge on the upstroke. So all I'm really rubbing against is this edge and this back side of this edge, not flat. That makes it harder to get through the string. You want it at an angle. If you can see that. See how it's not parallel? Little different angle, that may help. So that's pretty important. So based on that, you know, some exercises that can be done to help you with your right hand attack. You know, and this is where, you know, I've heard it said somewhere, but in my own words, your left hand provides the notes. Your right hand provides the emotion in the music. That's where you get the attack. That's where you get the, am I playing this soft? Am I playing this with a hard attack? The right hand, it puts the feeling into the music, where the left hand is finding the notes. And obviously they have to work together, so think of it that way. Your right hand it puts the feeling into the music. Anyway, some drills that can be done. You know, start on a single string. Move to the next string. Next string. Next string. And you see I'm going down, up. Down, up, 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 down, up. And then you can do that. And then do it. Now this is down, down, up, but the the first down is a quarter note. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. Down, down, up, 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 down, down, up. And that down, down, up may have been what you were talking about the other day, but you know, if it was all eighth notes, that's another good exercise. Oh, one other thing too, while we're talking about tone, you will get a different tone. There's going to be a sweet spot somewhere along this region of the strings where you get the optimum tone out of your mandolin. As I move back closer to the bridge, you can hear it changes quite a bit, and to me it's not nearly as pleasing. Fuller sound out here, so that's something to play with too. And there are sometimes in a song where you want to get that harsher or sharper sound, so you may travel back up this way. Let's see, back to picking patterns. You can go across strings. Starting on the lower pitch string first, and then switch it and start on the higher pitch string first. And this is a little harder because I'm going down and I'm going away from the next string, which is up here. That one, then you can go back to that down, down, up, down, down, up. And then you can also do, if you see the difference, I'm doing, on the first time I did down and then I went to the next string for the down, up. Instead of doing that, do the down and the next down on the same string with the up being on the higher string, like this. And get that. And let's see, you can do, again, the other way. So those are some drills. Let's see what else is there. You can also incorporate, let me swing it around a little bit, you can incorporate it with a scale. So now I am going to use my left hand a little bit. See if I can get this where you can see everything. There we go. So you can do G scale and 2 notes on each one. 1 on each one. Whoops. 2. 4. 3, but don't go there. Don't go to the 3 because it is a little confusing. Let's see, what else can we do? I think that's pretty good. That's about 11 minutes. That's some pretty good exercise. So, 1 string, 2 strings, upside down,